Hello everyone, Gaming with Big Green, and we're here in King Shot, and we got a video for all you new fellows out there, and ladies as well. But if you're new to King Shot, one thing you want to do is immediately push your town center. That's your building that we're looking at right there. As you can see, I'm about to hit level 25 in a short amount of time. Now, we are free to play in this account. This is 997. We also have an account in 135, which we're about 10 days away from Generation 4 characters and pets. So stay tuned for that video. Make sure you subscribe and keep coming back. But you can see once we hit level 25, we're going to be able to unlock charms. We can't do it just yet. Every time I try to, it says you have to hit level 25. So once we hit level 25, which we're really close, we're going to be able to upgrade it with charms, and that's going to really help our characters a lot. But when you're pushing certain levels, you unlock certain things, like the hammers. You unlock them level 20, like being able to upgrade your gear and stuff like that. And your troops are very important. Level 19, you really want to push for that certain type of level because you want to try to get the highest troop quality possible and start training and promoting into them. And you can always see, you know what I'm saying, like you always want to try to progress. And a good way of doing that when you're very early on is you want to tap on your town center and just follow the recommendation buildings. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really want to do all your buildings at once. You can go back and upgrade them, but you're going to want to prioritize like academy or troop buildings. But once you're done town center, it's going to tell you to do embassy and another building. Do them two buildings and do your town center very early on and push. And make sure you utilize this skill right here, double time. Take advantage of this when you're doing embassy and your town center. Take that 20% off. But you definitely want to push that early on, and you can kind of catch up with all the rest of the buildings when you start hitting longer cooldowns. You want to make it early on impression. You don't want to come in and be like 30 days in like we are now and be like a level, you know what I'm saying, 17. People are going to look at you and be like, well, I don't really want him on my team. Once you start hitting certain levels and you start unlocking certain things, then you know what I'm saying, your power is going to jump and you're going to be able to have the abilities to do a little bit more. So you really want to try to push your town center. That's going to make you stand out. Now, we're going to talk about some of the no-nos. Now, this is the number one thing. If you want to really make me on my team, don't take my seat, okay? Especially if you're sitting around the bear trap. We have these people around here for a reason, because we call the rallies against the bear trap. And if we go off to fight outpost or a sanctuary or a fortress like this one, and we go to return home and there's someone in my seat, oh my God, I swear to God, I get so freaking mad. Like I'll actually ask another team to attack them and teleport them away from my spot. Like I'll just message another person like, hey, can you call rally against this person? Like this person wants to take my seat. But like people should know already on my team, don't take my seat. But that's the other thing too. Sanctuaries, fortresses, stuff like that. Make sure you check with a captain or R4 or an R5. An R4, R5, like you can go into your alliance menu and hit the members button down at the bottom left. And you can see R4, R5s. These are the people that are supposed to be guiding you through the game. They're the ones who's supposed to be instructing you and giving you directions. So make sure you reach out to them if you have any questions as well. But they're like, check with them when it comes to sanctuaries and stuff like that. Now, outposts is a slightly different story. But when you hear the word sanctuary, or if you see sanctuary pop up, them things are a mess because of how we have to sign up for them, and there's a lot of discussions with leaders in NAP and stuff, which is a non-aggression path between the top teams. So you kind of want to make sure to check with your R4, your R5s before you guys do anything against sanctuaries or fortresses. But like I said, outposts is a slightly different story. Now we'll tag them if we don't want our team to go for them. Like this one is for M16. We're leaving that for them. and we have a lot of outposts. I think we have like 9-10 outposts. So we're going. I think even after that one, we're still got 9 outposts. But going against an outpost is like slightly different because they're constantly ongoing. The other thing's more of an event, but they're both a type of battle, which we're going to discuss in a second. But with these, it's more of an ongoing buff, so you want the team to hold them. So when you're doing it with these, you want the other team to get in first and then knock them out. You want the controlled time period to start, because other than that, you're going to be babysitting it for like 24 hours. So don't try to garrison it before the other team gets there. Let the other team get it, especially if it's one person. That's beautiful. The other team gets it. Just wait. Tell your team, like, okay, as soon as he gets there, we're going to teleport over. Don't scare the other person away from not taking it. You want one person to get in from the other team and just, boom, get them out and hold it and start the control period. Now, the other thing we got to discuss, this is not an official event. Outposts, sanctuaries, and fortresses, them type of things, they're meant for the big guns on your team. You want to support them. Now, there's cases where you're going to have to do double rallies, triple rallies possibly. So you're going to want to also make sure you support your team. You know what I'm saying? Like doing that, like I know you want to get in and be in every event, but the teams have 100 people. Not everyone can participate. And you got to look at the sanctuary battles. Like if, you know what I'm saying? Like you want the best people possible to hold it down for you. And if they're not there, you got to step up as well. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a team effort. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't get upset if you got the highest level of level 6 troops and most of your team's got 8, level 7, level 8, level 9, but you want to be in there. You got to understand it's for the benefit of the team, for the rewards, for the buffs, that everything is done like this, and there's a reason that these are a little bit different. Plus you deal with injured troops and stuff like that. These are actually battles where you can actually overflow your infirmaries real easily. So it's not something that, if you're not that skilled in this game, you don't really want to be tempting them. So again, always check with R4, R5s on direction on how to basically do that. Now, one thing I want to talk about too, make sure you burn your stamina. Like you see my green bars fill up in the top left. So one thing I want to do is I want to use my stamina and get it done. I just got done doing all my intel missions. You always want to do them first. We already got done doing them. So now I want to go ahead and call rallies and start hunting beasts, because we have desert trial going on. I can get the little pouches. As you can see right there on the screen, them cool little pouches. So you always want to call rallies. That helps your team a lot. I'm going to be calling level 4 rallies all day. Level 5 just came out until I get my charms, which would be shortly. I'm not able to quite defeat it, but once I get my charms, I'm sure I'll be able to knock it out. But your stamina regenerates. And you also get stamina for free, I think like twice a day. So you don't really want to use it from your bag. You want to burn it down and leave the ones you have in your bag for like Caesar Fury event and stuff like that. But you do want to open like your XP and stuff like that. You do not want to open your material. Keep your material in your bag. That is huge, huge, people. Keep your material in your bag. Now, I do open my chest if the bars slid all the way up, but I leave the selectors alone. But keep your material in your bag. Now, I am overcapped, but I'm about to come off TC into TC 25. And I got the embassy in another building I'm about to start up, so I'm going to burn this material real fast. But you see the numbers in orange. That's how much numbers is protected. Anything over that, like my bread, I would have 35 million that's available to be stolen or plundered from me. So you got to burn it off. Now, like I said, I'm about to upgrade 2 buildings, so I'm going to burn that off. So don't worry, folks. My material is going to be fine. And honestly, no one's going to plunder from me anyway, so we're good. And like I said, you just really want to burn the stamina. That's very important. And make sure you keep the material in your bag. Now, we talked about how you can really get under my skin by sitting on my seat. Well, here's another way. Blue characters. You bring them to my rally. Woo, they're on the left-hand side. Man, this guy, you bring him to my rally. Oh, but I better not see him either. And that redhead, oh my God, you bring her to my rally. Oh my God, I swear to God, you're gonna hear me scream and you'll see some stars coming up in the message board. So make sure you learn the characters. Very important when you're coming into this game. These characters have certain purposes, certain uses. And again, check with your R4, your R5 to find out what these characters are. Or we have over 150 videos and there's a ton of videos on characters on our playlist. And make sure you subscribe and keep coming back. We're a community channel here for King Shot, and give this video a thumbs up if you thought it was good, you know what I'm saying? Plus it helps the King Shot community. So, and I want to say, guys, I thank you all. You guys are a great community out there. I appreciate this. I love live streaming with you guys on the weekends. I get to see you guys and talk with everyone. We look at kingdoms. We try to live stream every weekend, so make sure you come around. But again, check with your leader, and if you're new, make sure you get on a good team and look at the leaderboards like how I just did. You want to go into your menu on the top left and look at the teams and see who's in the top and message them and say, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about being on a really good team. So that's one thing you really want to do, is make sure you're on a really good team. But again, check out the playlist below. We got a lot of really good tips, character videos, and you can see we're about 10 days away from Generation 4 on server 135 here. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Again, subscribe, keep coming back. We're really close to 1,000 subscribers. I can't wait. I'm so happy. I never thought the channel was going to be this big when we started. We just did this to start helping people. So thank you all. And this community has been amazing. But we're going to bring this video to an end. As you can see, we got Alliance Brawl and a lot of stuff going on in Kingdom 135. But remember, guys, if you're new to King Shot, remember them tips. Make sure you learn them characters and who to bring and what to bring to a rally and what to open with. Very important. Them characters are designed for certain things, especially on defense and offense. But there's videos out there. We have tons of them. Check them out. And if you need further help, make sure you check with R4, R5, or you can message me down in the comments. I'm always glad to help a fellow community member, King Shot fan, or whatever. So make sure you guys always leave a message down there, because I always see them and I will always respond to you. But thank you guys for watching. You guys have been great, and we're going to bring this video to an end. Again, I want to thank everyone for watching. Stay tuned. We got a lot of really cool stuff. Again, we like to live stream. We might be able to live stream twice this weekend, hopefully. We got 2 sword lands, one at 1,400, one at 1,900. So stay tuned. Really cool stuff coming up. And again, we're right around the corner from Generation 4 in this kingdom of 135. So, or actually, we're back in 997, but 135. But stay tuned. A lot of really good stuff coming. Thank you for watching.